guys, Rick Shaw here. It's the 22nd of June. We've got an extremely cool morning. We've got some high cloud cover and it is chilly, that's for sure. But starting out our day, we have the screen doors are coming today. Dude was out to measure them here a bit ago, and they're different sizes, and they're going to deliver them today, so we'll get those up today. We did get the door down here. I don't know if you can see this, but what was happening here was this door was not, it was right on the floor sucking water, so we cut a little bit there. Took it off the hinges and cut that there, so I got that done yesterday. I was looking at circular saws, and all the stores, the cheapest you can find is around $100 for like a Black & Decker circular saw, a little 7.5-inch job. Very, very expensive for what you're getting, and some of them were $150 and more. And then I saw one on Lazada for $1,500, which is more my speed. But it was a Yappa Joppa Doopy Scoopa Wappa Chinese Chunk Chong. So I was thinking I probably wouldn't even get through half the door before it exploded. Probably put shards of something in my eyeballs. So I was kind of thinking, well, you know, and the door was really sucking the moisture up. It was already up a good inch into the door of saturation. Well, I was walking down past our builder guys over here, and they had a circular saw, and I said, "Hey, dude, can I borrow that?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So I snapped the line on there, and I cut off about 2 inches just to make sure I got all the moisture. I wanted to stay away from the piece that they fit the panels together with, the bottom panel and the side panels, the heavy ones. And the way I was able to do that was I just took a little piece of wood, like a dowel piece, and I kept tapping on it. And when I heard the thunk, so I had a good 3 inches to where I wouldn't hit that, so I cut 2 inches off, and that got it up off the floor. That worked out really well. And then we got yesterday we had cooked a pot roast. Actually, we buy these big bone-in pieces of meat. We do a pot roast with. Well, they didn't have any of those, but they had these super thick T-bones. I mean, these things were like 3 inches thick. So we put that in there. And one thing you guys ought to definitely do when you come here, everything's propane. Get a pressure cooker so you can cut your cooking time down. So we pressure cooked that for half an hour with just a little bit of salt and pepper. And then when I always did roast, and the way my mother and grandmother cooked them was potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, and water. And then go ahead and boil it all down. Well, my wife adds a few different things to it. When she makes it, she adds cabbage, but she does it like, she puts that in without the pressure cooker lid on after everything's all cooked, and then she just lets it boil for a little bit. And then she puts ginger in there, and sometimes corn. If she's got ears of corn, she'll throw that in there. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to have it the old way anymore. I want to have it her way because it was really good. Then we had a little bit of horseradish I used with that, so that was pretty fantastic last night. But the other things going on was they sent the ORCR, and they sent it, Motor Trade that I bought the bike from, they sent it to my email. So I opened it up, and they want the engine number, so I got that. Then they want you to put your birthday in. Now, instead of being able to just type your birthday in with the slashes, oh no, it pops up this stupid month thing, and you gotta click. I gotta click, I don't know, 360 times to get it back to the month. And then put in all the stuff, and you gotta do these captious, stupid things. I don't know why they just didn't send it to me. Just send me the file. I don't get this crap they got to do, like super security, stupid stuff. So then the caption, I can't see all the stuff on those. To me, they're just dumb. I'm on a little tiny phone, so that's a big rigmarole that I had to deal with. Well, then finally I got all through their stupid hoops after the fourth try. of clicking all the way back to 1960 to get to my birth date. And it says, oh, you have successfully downloaded. Boom. It's nowhere. Nowhere to be found on the phone. In my downloads, nothing. I only have 2 file places that I could download them. One of them's for PDF, which I selected, and then the other one's for some other kind of file. And that goes to the other one, the Adobe or whatever it's called. And not there. Nothing there. And I've downloaded stuff before, and it either goes to one or the other. If it's some sort of WAV file or something, or a PDF. If it's PDF, it goes to one file. If it's the other one, it goes to the other. Well, guess what? Nowhere. So after the umpteenth time this morning of trying to get that, no luck. So I transferred it to my wife. Now she's trying it. And I think she's going to be bald before this is done because she's already pulling her hair out of her head. Motor trade, come on, guys. Just stupid ridiculous. So we have to go down there now. Now we got to travel down there whenever they open, probably at 10. These places, I'm glad it's not a weekend because for some reason they don't open on weekends. So got to go down there and see if they can do anything with it. It's just the way they're doing stuff. To me, is just absolutely ridiculous. And if they can't help me, probably have to go to the LTO. And and then they'll say, okay, yeah, we'll have it for you in 3 months. So getting a motorcycle here is pretty frustrating, guys, to get the ORCR and all the stuff you need to be able to drive it. I mean, it's not the States. Don't get it. Don't think that everything's going to be hunky-dory like in the States. I still think of my first motorcycle here. Never ever did get a plate for that. Ever. Never came. So, it's not the States. They got their own way of doing things, and they're not going to let anyone else do anything for them. I had heard that the dude who had the money for the plates stole it all and left the country, and they can't find him. Only in the Philippines, guys. It just amazes me, the stuff that goes on here, and they just keep letting it happen. I just put out a thing I sent to a bunch on the email. I can't send it to Facebook the way it came to me. It just goes on the messenger, but it's a big report from the U.S. about these jabs that they're giving everybody. And there's big calls for them to stop, stop the whole program. And now I hear this country just bought, 40 million of them. What's up with this? What's up with something that's such a small percentage that people are getting, and everybody's, oh no, but they've got all these tests and they're fine. Yeah, these people get it and don't even know they got it. I mean, how stupid. We had neighbors last year when this was going on. They're walking around in their yard. Hey, how you doing? They just told me I had it. Love a disease. It's the most fantastic disease for governments because you can get it and you don't know you got it. I want that disease. Let's just have that. If that's the only disease I ever get, I'm good with that one. I'll take that disease over any other one any day. But they're pushing this, guys. You got to start questioning this. You have to start sitting back and saying, wait a minute here. There's something up with this. Something's up. And if you can't use your common sense, I don't know. And then they did a big thing, really made me laugh. They say, oh, if you don't get it, you can't travel, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, guess what? Our friend Ray, she went and did it, got 2 of them, got her vaccine paperwork and all this kind of stuff, and she flew all the way from the States and landed in the Philippines, and nobody asked her for it. Even when she volunteered it, they didn't care. They didn't want to see it. So it's a scam. If you look up, there's a lot of things on Facebook about The Hague and these war crimes things that they can't do medical experimentation. And you guys get on there and say that this isn't experimentation. Baloney. You're deceiving yourselves. This was put through on an emergency thing. There was really no testing done with animals. The only testing I heard about was Johnson & Johnson did a bunch, and that was bad. It didn't come out well. Another place did a test where all their animals died from it. There's poison in this stuff. Read the ingredients. Just read the stupid ingredients. Any of these shots, they put mercury in them and all kinds of crazy stuff you don't want in your body. So use your head. Personally, myself, when it came to flu shots, never had one. Never saw a need for one. People get the flu, guys. You look at tuberculosis in this country, kills way more than this COVID thing ever did. They're not doing anything. They're not taking those people off the street. They're not making them wear a big bubble suit or go into quarantine. Come on, guys, wake up and smell the coffee. But that's our start of the day. We're definitely going to get these screen doors up. Got to run down. We'll have to wait till those guys come before we can run to the thing. I might just go myself and get down there and get the ORCR if I can. It's just a royal pain the way they send things in this country. I wish they would have just called me and said, "We have it here. Come and get it." But not that way. And other things, when they put stuff in the mail, it's crazy. It could take a month just for the mail coming from a couple miles away. Another thing that they do really stupid here, you're in your house and your wife gets a piece of mail and you're a foreigner, they won't give it to you. She's got to be there to accept it. The mailman, the dude on his motorcycle that brings the mail. "Oh no, this is for Mayor Paper." That's my wife. Nope. But if something comes in my name and I'm not there, they'll give it to my wife. So, that's just part of that, might be a skin tax, I don't know. But those guys, I don't even give them tips anymore. I used to be real generous with tips on them. No, because they're all a bunch of buffoons. I don't understand. I even asked the one guy when he came back, I said, "Why'd you give my wife my mail?" "Oh, she's your wife." "Well, why wouldn't you, the same guy, why wouldn't you give me the stupid mail for my wife?" "Well, sir, I'm not allowed." "Oh, so it's a foreigner thing." "Oh, no, sir." Get out of here. Just leave the mail down there. We'll pick it up. It's just aggravating some of the things they do in this country. So, but that's the way to go. We're getting our day. I'm glad we got that door done and all that kind of stuff. But guys, be careful. Use your common sense. Use your common sense, your God-given common sense. Don't forget to pray for each other. Yeah, hi, handsome. Yeah, up in the medicine chest. My big one. Oh, well, then they're gone then. Then they're all gone. So I'm gonna let you go. Pray for these leaders in these countries that they'll stop this Holocaust, guys. It's going to turn into a Holocaust, I think. One of the things I was thinking of, and you can call me a loony conspiracy theorist all you want, but this is the 21st century gas chamber, is what I think. Because before they got caught, there was paperwork, they got caught, it was a deliberate action. This new one to exterminate is, there's deniability. Oh, we were trying to help people. It doesn't matter who signed anything. And they're throwing people under the bus. Look what they're doing to Fauci. They're going to throw things under the bus. Go to my Facebook page and scroll down a little bit to the thing from Gene Kim. He did a really good sermon on this, of how Satan will just dispose of his minions, because he don't care. Once they've served their purpose, what does he care? He's going to poke new ones out. There's going to be a bunch of new ones. And then I just seen Gates walking through an airport. Everybody's got masks, doing social distancing. He's walking without a mask, grinning his head off and just grinning for the camera, cruising along, because he knows there's nothing to worry about. So open your eyes, guys. Smell this coffee, and don't be fooled by these entities that are against us. It's far above government's after you now. This is powers way above them, and their governments are just minions. That's all they are. So take care, and don't forget to pray for each other. Rick Shaw out.